Sound check. Check, check. Okay, let's get going. Okay. Football idiots. Madden 08. Madden 08 PC. So, uh, facts, I think. Starting guide. Uh, Starting guide for new players. Madden NFL 08 by Raven Fan. Welcome to Football Idiot, home of Madden Modding. If you're reading this, it likely means you are new to the idea of modding Madden NFL 08. I'm like a guide and how to get started. Well, I have that for you. Before you do anything, you should first introduce yourself on this forum if you haven't already. Now, to get Madden NFL 08 up to date, one must first buy a copy of the game. To assume for the rest of this, they have already done so, but if you haven't, you can search for a disc copy at Amazon.com or eBay.com, as well as any other store that sells old PC games. Amazon used to sell a digital download for the game, but they no longer do. Additionally, before installing the game, make sure your graphics drivers are up to date. Find them at the site of your graphics provider, usually NVIDIA, AMD, or Intel. Once you own the game, the next step is to install and run the game. First install the game, next run the game. Configure any graphics settings and mess around a bit to see what options and menus there are. When ready, create and save a roster, franchise, or superstar file. This can be deleted after you're done. You're creating this file because the folders you need for modding are not created until this is done. Before downloading any of the things I will now talk about, be sure you have a method of extraction. Many files come in compressed formats such as .rar, .zip, and .7z. You can extract these files with 7-zip, which definitely is my preference. Let's go ahead and get that guy. All right, there's 7-zip for 64-bit Windows. Download that. Oh, let me see if I can change what I'm sharing on the fly. Probably. All right, let me go to here and try to tweak this so I can share my screen. Okay, I'm gonna replace this with the entire screen. Though I don't expect to need to share the system audio, but I'll have it just in case. Okay, so now I'm sharing the full screen, which means, oh, did they even do, anyway, here, let me do what I was doing. Going back to download and unpacking the 7-zip. Okay, so 7-zip was installed. So that'll be ready. 7G open. So I especially got affinity for 7-zip during grad school. This is a really handy UI. Just being able to add what you're trying to extract and then extract it, and then there's all these other functions I never really got to because I didn't really have time for all that, but it's nice to have that available for people who are into that kind of thing. Okay. So, yes, there's definitely purchased Madden 08. That exists. Without a doubt. My boyfriend has that disc. Okay. So Windows 10 comes with a tool. For extraction by default, but 7-zip is far more feature rich. I think I learned about 7-zip from doing Madden modding previously. Also, make sure you have all Microsoft.NET frameworks. Please install. Okay. So these are all the things that I need to. Now that's the trick, is I'm not using this specifically for my computer. Technically speaking, this is for my boyfriend's computer. So what I need to do is make a folder that has all of this stuff. So that way he can just install on his end. So let me do that. Oh, that's good to know. I just realized that a lot of my stuff made it over from my laptop, everything that I had in OneDrive. So a lot of my school stuff made it over. That's good to know. All right, anyway, here we go. New folder. That's such a handy feature, being able to do that just from there. Okay, now I want to rename Do I have that? Yes. Option. Madden. Oh, 08. Okay. Folder within a folder. I mean, technically speaking, I don't need to share the 7-zip, but I do need to share these .NET files. So I have to make sure that I put those in here. But it's not like it's a bad thing to include 7-zip, because it's just a handy thing to have. So I'll just go ahead and do that. All right, downloads, copy, paste that in, then back to the guide. Okay. So then it's gotta make sure. So 1.1 is no longer valid, but 3.5, 3.5 SP1, 4.5, and 4.8. So also make sure you have all Microsoft.NET frameworks. Please install 3.5, 3.5 SP1, 4.5, and 4.8. If you already have some of them, only install the ones you're missing. If you're on Windows 10, you can enable .NET 2.0 and 3.5 by doing the following. Okay, so let's see. Trying to see if there's a way I could oh, okay. Print to PDF. Put this in file name. Put this over in there. I'll call this guides folder. Spelled correctly. And then call this starter. And then save that there. Okay, try that again. Okay. Print as PDF. Oh, right, I gotta save this thing. What's this called? This is called starting guide. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Starting guide. Great, great, great. Okay. So, oh, hi, Renardina. PHP? I don't, I don't know. I don't think you've seen PHP. I mean, there might be PHP involved. Okay, so then 3.5. Okay, so I'm going to download this, but I also need to copy the download file over to the other folder. Also, before I try to open this, I gotta check to see if how do you tell if you already have it or don't have it? Oh, okay, that's worth a search. Mm, here we go. So, learn Microsoft determine which .NET framework versions are installed. Great, that's what I need to know. In this article, note, okay. The article is called How to Determine Which .NET Framework Versions Are Installed. Jumping to this part, you can install and run multiple versions of .NET framework on a computer. If you want to check the versions on your own computer, the easiest way is through Control Panel, Programs, Programs and Features, or in Settings under Apps, Installed Apps. You can also use Can Be Maintained Tools. Okay, I thought so. Okay. This is if you're an app developer, you might need to know which .NET framework versions are installed in the app user's computer. The registry contains a list of versions of .NET framework installed on your computer. You can also query the runtime information.framework to search for property. To find the CLR version, which is version separately, see find CLR versions. Okay. All right, control panel, programs, features, or in settings under apps, installed apps. Okay. Let's try settings. Settings, apps, installed apps. Okay. So .NET. Yeah, it seems like no, not yet. Okay. Xbox, terminal, remote, NVIDIA, Windows desktop runtime, Visual C++. Mm, okay. Looks like not yet. Okay, cool. That's the thing, like doing grad school, getting into grad school, I had a lot of stuff already on my computer from like running things like Visual Studio or Visual Code. So I don't have any of that currently set up, so we'll just do it fresh. Okay. So back to downloads, copy this, also run it. Um, one- Okay, before I do that, let me check the guide again. But also I gotta paste that. Okay, hold on. Let me paste that in. Over to download first. You know, I should that's probably clear enough. Okay, so here, let me just treat this like computer science time. And we'll just do a readme. Oh, that's cool. Notepad automatically saves your progress. All your content will be available the next time you open Notepad. Great. That is really handy. Okay. These apps are required. Please. What? Please start prepping for playing the game by first downloading these required apps. Okay, let's see what happens. Save, even though they said it was auto save. Okay. Okay, we'll see. All right, so back to the guide. Okay. It says 3.5, 3.5, SP1, 4.5, and 4.8. If you already have some of them, only install the ones that you're missing. If you're on Windows 10, you can enable .NET 2.0 and .NET 3.5 by doing the following. Really? Okay, let's see if I can enable 3.5. Open Start menu and search for Windows features. The Turn Windows Features on or off box should appear. 2. Scroll down until you find .NET Framework 2.5 includes .NET 2.0 and 3.0. Select it and click OK. Reboot if prompted. Oh, well, okay. We'll try it. Let's see. Open Start menu, search for Windows features. Turn Windows features on or off box should appear. Scroll down to find .NET Framework 3.5. Okay, Windows features. See if this applies for Windows 11. Yeah, okay, looks like that's good to know. Open .NET 3.5. Okay, so it is there. So To turn a feature on, select its checkbox. To turn a feature off, clear its checkbox. Oh, 4.8. What? Okay, so what? Okay, so that was already interesting. Okay, this is called print screen. That's handy. What? Does print screen not print screen? I kind of need it to. Whoa. Options. Okay. Did that do it? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, let's see what paint looks like for Windows 11. I'm curious. I'm so glad they didn't fully get rid of paint because I have way more experience with regular paint than 3D paint. Okay, that worked. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is highlight. It's a nice color. Transparency. Is that the brushes? Airbrush. They put Copilot. Oh yeah, I think I read something about that. I don't really feel like getting into that today though. Okay, can I do something with the transparency? No, not really. Okay, fine. So in that case, I'm trying to, oops. Nah, that was kind of trash. Okay. I didn't try to see if this is touchscreen, but also I don't like touching touchscreens anyway, so whatever. Okay, let's just try marker. I like marker. Sounds fun. Ooh, that's too big. Okay. Oh, here, I'm just gonna beep. Da, da, da. Oh, oh, that is pretty. Trent. Oh, well, that's good to know. Well, great. All right, so then, do I have Office available? I think so. Hold on. It's a great time for Word. Right here. Yeah, did I not already? What? Close. Okay, sure. Okay, we'll just keep it images. So this is save as portrait canvas. What does that mean? Oh, anyway, save as JPG Madden What is this? Not, 3.51. Save that, and then that should be good. All right, moving on. Installed apps. Then the other thing was the features. And then that, and then say okay. Print screen. And I'll delete, paste this one in. Privacy. What's that? Anyway, let's see, JPG. Same thing, but with a 2. Save. Okay, so then that should be good. Go ahead and say okay. I mean, to the actual thing, not the paint version. Okay, so there's that. Say okay. Windows needs files from Windows Update definition, signs, and features. Let Windows Update download. Another print screen. Another paint. Select all, delete, paste this one in. Saved as. Call this 3. Okay, I'll let Windows do its thing. I'll close out paint. I can put that up later. If I have to do restart, I'll be losing the stream for a period of time. Plus, it's getting late. I kind of want to get some sleep soon. But at least we're off to a good start getting this part. Okay, that's downloading files. I'm gonna check in. It's Ryan or Dina. All right, thank you. Sweet dreams to you also. And Dark1953 is missing the entire point of why I do what I do here. So I know it's so strange. Let's see. So, is that done? No, still going. Ah, gee. Oh. Okay, so that's why. So it says note.net 1.1 is no longer supported. and is officially deprecated. Due to this, it is no longer recommended. Most utilities should still work, but please report if any don't. Before you do the rest of the things listed here, it is recommended to update the game to the 4.0 patch. Since the game's auto-update feature no longer works, you'll have to manually download the patch. A link to the patch can be found here. The patch is only confirmed to work on the physical disc version of the game. If it does not work for your version, try this alternative. The first step in updating the NFL rosters, yeah, we're not there yet. That's probably a tomorrow thing, if not later. But this is not a bad start. I'm glad that I took some time to try and start things off tonight, and I kept waiting. Because it's a process. That is a for sure. And you would think that this being my third or fourth time doing this, I would like remember. I don't. Granted, the issue could be that I'm just trying to do the live streaming and that's affecting how things are going. I know upstreams and downstream up upstreaming and downstream. The point is, I get those are different things, but still multitasking. I feel like this is still going pretty good pace compared to what something like my laptop could be doing, which I'm looking forward to unbricking in the near future. But for now, Madden 08. Oh, I did also make this go to Twitch. Because it is a game situation. Okay, let's see how things were with what I played for Golf Clash earlier today off stream. Uh, let's see. Okay, so for the quick 9, there's 2 hours and 25 minutes to go, and I'm still in 3rd place. That's great. And then for the qualifier Q1 of the Pixel Playground tournament, that was rough. Let's see. Oof. That's 2 hours and 49 minutes left to go on that, and currently I'm on 7th. So as long as I don't fall too, I will be able to qualify. So we'll see. Oh, okay. So since I don't have any like audio things to really worry about, I'm just using Restream. .io off the browser, the Google Chrome. Just try to download this basically that part I shouldn't have to add. Like it's kind of a given that when he selects the thing he has to select, like he reads, he'll be good with all that part. But yeah, previously I just installed things right into his device directly, but this time we're trying a little different, so hopefully I can make things as simple as possible as far as directions for the parts that he needs to do on his device. All right, let me check. Okay, almost there. So it looks like this is going to need a reboot, and if so, that's fine, but I'm likely just gonna, considering it's almost 10 p.m. my time, probably just gonna end the stream before I have to do a reboot. And this will be a good place to put a pin on things. In fact, if my theory is correct about currently having a live affecting my computer, this one here I'm looking at, ability to do what it has to do, maybe. So it'd be a great opportunity to just close down the stream, because either way, it's called almost 10 p.m. and I need to, although I'm going to be able to sleep in a bit, I'd still prefer to not stay up too much later. And by a bit, I mean like 2 hours more than I usually do, but still, it's going to be, oh, here it goes. Plan changes. All right. When is completed the requested changes? Okay, great. So, again, as stated by the guide, you definitely want to purchase Madden NFL 08. You can search for a disc copy on Amazon.com or eBay.com. Oh, let's see if these links are good. Anyway, Amazon.com has some options. eBay.com has some options. Gotta be double checking the actual year though. And then another option could be, for those who are interested in that option, if you look at the Internet Archive, that is also an option. So lots of different options for purchasing the Madden 08. So that's a good thing to note. I guess everything finished up with the features. So in that case, I'm going to put a pin on things for now. And go get some sleep. Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, thank you, Anardina. Hopefully you are safe and well and doing great things. Thank you for the suggestion, Dark 1953. Thanks to anybody who might have been checking this out, lurking. either on Twitch or YouTube. Either way, appreciate you. All right, got the ball start off on there. Hopefully, it's a fun time. Just from the standpoint of, ooh, computer science stuff. I like that part. And this is definitely a new kind of use case what I'm used to doing because I have to be adding in some things to be able to make it so I can handle all the direct things that I can, but also I have to bear in mind that a lot of what it's going to take for it to run is going to be totally to my boyfriend putting it on his computer. So we'll see, hopefully. All right, so that being said, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please have a great night. I'm about to do that. I enjoyed a nice nap earlier. I'm looking forward to more great sleep. Whenever, wherever, however, whatever. Also, thank you in the future. Yeah. Whatever, wherever, however, whatever. Just make the most of it. That's the most important part. Bye bye. I gotta remember how to not be live. Hold on. It's gonna take a bit. Stop sharing my screen. And then. That's how you do it. All right. Thank you so much. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Sweet dreams. Sounds like a plan.